So it's July and it would appear to still be raining in England. The dogs still need to be walked, so here they are, both on leads, because my dogs are basically really naughty. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick video about licensing because ultimately that's why I have started Hunters, and I wanted to explain a bit about my story and why I believe in the licensing process. So going back around 14 years ago, when I first started my journey into the dog industry, and I started Claire's Comfy Canines, I was based at home and you didn't need a home boarding licence. In fact, they didn't exist. And it was in a real transition period for the local authorities. And I made the decision that regardless of what I did or didn't need, that I was going to contact my local authority and make an application for a home boarding licence. When I had my visit from our inspector, he actually brought with him a form for kennel licensing because they didn't even have a form for home boarding at that point. And the inspection was adapted to my home, and we covered off risk assessments and my garden being secure, the facilities for the dogs, the space that we had available, and lots of things that we still cover now, although it wasn't as detailed as it is today. Fast forward 14 years and things are very, very different. And it's very clear within the licensing guidelines and the Animal Welfare Act that your home boarder, home daycare, kennels or commercial daycare requires a licence to look after your dog. Now, there's always a bit of a grey area for some reason with businesses who feel they don't require a licence. However, if you are paying somebody this summer or tomorrow or the weekend to look after your dog in their home for the day or overnight, even if they say it's just one dog, please note they do require a licence because they are a business. The only reason they wouldn't require a licence is if you don't pay them, because they're not a business. So when you visit the person that you find on Facebook or Porshake or Rover or through a recommendation, just ask to see their licence, because as part of the guidelines, their licence should be on display. And the importance of this is to know that when somebody has gone to the trouble of having a licence, they are trained, they have risk assessed, they have processes and policies and all the things in place to keep your dog safe. About 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, when DEFRA reviewed the licensing under the Animal Welfare Act, I attended the Big Tent meeting, and I was able to put my thoughts forward and really understand what was important to me when it came to licensing. So I do know what's required, and Hunters is here to help you if you want to take that step into becoming a licensed and professional dog business and have a career in our industry. Then I would love to speak to you, and I'd love to hear all about your plans.